YouTube? This is Duke again with GWA TV. I got my hands on a Glock 19 Gen 5, and I'm going to take it down to field strip, and I want you to see how much different this pistol is, how it was redesigned from the ground up, and how I actually really like it. There's a lot of jokes about this pistol in its first release, like, what the hell is that crap, and they just re-released the Gen 2s. But in a second, I'm going to show you how much different this pistol is. Alright, welcome back, GWA TV. This is Duke, and I will be discussing the Gen 5 Glock 19. So obviously I have it field stripped already for you. Just to go over the major components and all the things that they did change. When they came out with this, they marketed that the new NDLC coating, the ambi slide lock, the marksman barrel. They removed the finger grip, the finger grooves, and then they flared the mag well. That was their big sales pitch. But when you get a hold of the pistol, you can see that this pistol is actually redesigned from the ground up. So we'll just start from the top and work our way down. So the NDLC coating is a beautiful black, as you can see. But what else they did is they add more material right here where your guide rod goes. You can see that's a lot thicker than other generations. Obviously, you can see the detail right here where they shaved down the nose of the gun. So, it's a lot easier to holster. Back here in the rear sight, if you actually get your hands on one of these, you can see that the sight is a lot larger, and they took more material out of the rear sight up until the white line. So it actually gives, what I think, a better, superior sight picture. Coming over here, this is what they call their marksman barrel. And this barrel is shared with the MHS program. So this is their marksman barrel. And what this is supposed to have the capability of doing is shooting a 4-inch group at 50 yards. So, that's actually probably a better barrel than most aftermarket barrels currently on the market for this gun. Here's the guide rod. Is still pretty much the same as the Gen 4. As far as I can tell, it's still length as previous generations, and it's they didn't really change that too much. So moving on to the lower receiver. You can see this cavity right here is still very close to what Gen 4 was. And then right here you can see that they got rid of the flat spring that for the takedown. And actually it's in here still, but now it's a coil spring. So you don't have that flat spring anymore, but you got the coil spring right here. And actually the same went for the ambi slide lock. The coil is right here. It got rid. They went away from that single wire spring that used to operate that system. You can see that the ejector right here is not just like a spike, a curved spike. Now it is actually a lot thicker, and there's a lot more material there. Hopefully that adds in ejecting. And then this is the reason for the slide plate change, is this extra piece on the rear of the frame. I do not know its purpose, but so now the back plates for the slides are not interchangeable because of this right here. For all you left-handers, you would like this, is now the magazine release is interchangeable. So you can pop this out, flip it around to the other side, and have the mag release button over here along with your slide release. One of the big jokes was that they just re-released the Gen 2s because it's the 2-pin design. So that's another change that they did, is they got rid of that third pin. That was about right there. And then they got rid of the finger grooves, which a lot of people like because they're like a universal grip to get their hands in there. They don't want the grooves telling their fingers where to be. So here's the new magazines, Gen 5s. They have their own proprietary base plate, but here's what I'm going to show you is, this is with my Polymer 80. It sits in and it's seated. So it will work with other generations. I do know, because I've already played with it, that these Gen 5 mags will not work with the 19X because of this cutout right here in the front grip. So what this cutout is for, and if anybody has shot as many rounds through a Glock as I have, you know that once you put about 1,000 rounds through your Glock in a day, the magazines stop dropping free. So when you're ejecting the magazine, that actually becomes a big help, having that space right there to get a finger in there and take the help and assist in getting the magazine out of there. So I actually like that feature. I know when these came out, a lot of people are like, what the hell is this, gap? Is this just to create calluses and, screw up your finger? But that's just my quick review of the Gen 5 19 and all the things that they changed. There's a lot more. I just didn't touch on all of them. But this Glock is completely re-engineered from the previous ones. The previous generations, 1 through 4, there's a lot of interchangeable parts. But on this one, they got rid of most. It's all brand new, all redesigned. So again, thank you for watching. This is Duke from GWA TV. Remember to like and subscribe. Come out on the Facebook and like us at Guns Whiskey Awesome, and have a good day.